Talked before Friday night's game about guys having to step up with the absence of Tim and Eric, and certainly everybody did that, and you led the way Friday night with a hat trick. A lot of the goals in the dirty areas, which the guys hadn't been doing a lot this season.
Well, like you said, everyone had to step up a little bit. We're missing Timmy and Eric, two of our leading scorers. So just from top to bottom, we all played well, put in our effort, scored the goals, and came out with the victory.
Obviously, everybody realizes how important these next two weekends are, especially going down to Delaware, playing on the Olympic-size ice there. You had success to a point back in December when you beat them on Friday, lost on Saturday. What do you think it's going to take to at least come away with a split this weekend?
Same effort we came out with this weekend. From top to bottom, just work on what our game is. Different players have to step up to new roles. But I think if we just put our effort in it, we can come out with the W's this weekend.
You know about the tradition of this team. Obviously, you knew about that coming in as a freshman. Now you've had more than a half a season under your belt as an Icer. Has your thoughts about it changed at all?
No, not at all. I mean, the team is great here. I think we have a lot of talent this year, like all the other years in the past. And if we just keep working hard and plugging away, I think we can be just as successful as teams in the past.
And that hat trick, obviously really satisfying. You had 2 goals prior to the weekend. Now you got 5, and again, you're going to be looked upon to build on that this weekend.
Yeah, it felt great. I gained a lot of confidence in it. Dom and Paul are great line mates. They move the puck terrifically. And when you work with 2 guys like that, nothing can go bad.
Well, Mathew, 2 big wins over Westchester to run the winning streak to 4 games. It looked to me that you got a lot of support from the forwards and defense in both of the games, especially on Friday night.
Yeah, it was definitely the best team effort we definitely had all year, and I thought the defense made their best decisions of the year, and I mean, definitely trust them, and going into Delaware is definitely very excited to play with the defensemen, and I think we're going to beat them.
Yeah, you've got this weekend and, of course, the following weekend back here at home against Rhode Island, really going to make or break the entire season. And, you know, as a freshman coming in, obviously you know about the history of this program, and talk a little bit about the importance of these 2 weekends coming up.
We'll definitely take it one step at a time and starting with Delaware, and I think that the last 4 games is definitely going to put us in stride too, and if we keep playing the way we are, I think we have a good chance to make a good run at nationals. And I know the past years they've always been flying high in the beginning of the year and then kind of tailing off towards nationals. And I think now it's kind of the opposite. Now we're going to be flying high going to nationals, and maybe it could be something different in a special year.
You played both games against Delaware back in December. Here you shut them out on Friday night. A little bit different story on Saturday. What did they bring to the table in both of those games?
Well, I guess the first night was definitely I guess I saw every single shot, and every shot was a shot from the outside. And then Saturday they brought something different in where they kind of put every goal they scored was a lot of traffic in front of the net, which I mean, there's no excuse for that. But I mean, knowing that that's what they're going to do, so I got to prepare for that.
I've said all season long, whenever you've played, you play with such confidence, and one of the things that's really impressed me is your puck handling ability. Is that something you developed all through the years of playing goaltending?
Well, it's definitely good to have, and it's throw something different at the other teams. Not a lot of goalies skate out of the net and play the puck, and it's kind of like you have an extra defenseman out there starting the breakouts, and it kind of mixes things up, and you can get a jump on the breakout and odd man rushes up the ice.
And on that vein, in the last minute on Saturday, you had the chance, took it, and you got it halfway there, except the defender was standing at center ice.
I guess you got to keep practicing that, and then hopefully I got 3 or 4 more years to try to score, and I think I hope I can score a goal.
One last question. These games this weekend at Delaware going to be on the Olympic-size ice. I've talked to the forwards about how they have to adjust. What does a goaltender have to do with that extra 15 feet of width?
Well, you got to readjust your angles, and your angles are off, and there's going to be a lot more side-to-side movement, and it's not going to be more in tight. So it could be good for our team in that what they did last weekend with a lot of traffic in front of the net, the ice is bigger, so there could be less traffic in front and facing all shots from the outside, and which are all definitely farther away, maybe make it easier.